I woke up to the sound of men in our room. My cousin recently moved here from Secunderabad, India. On a recent road trip exploring America, we were shooting shit, exchanging ghost stories, and log. Hanging differences between American and Indian ghost stories when I asked her if she's ever experienced anything supernatural. Her eyes widened and she looked at the window. When the silence was out to be too much for me, she softly responded, "Yes, a few. One is troubling." When I was in my second year in college, I stayed in an all-girl hostel dorm. I made many friends. We were all delighted to be away from our conservative parents in school. The hostel was so much fun. But it was an ancient building. Electricity was only put in the rooms. Sometimes candles were placed along the windows if a watchman was present, but generally, you were faced with complete darkness once you left the chambers. It's common to wake someone if you need to walk down to the restroom at the end of the hall. We all had a childish fear of being alone in the dark. One night, I had to use the restroom. It was about 4 a.m. I went to my friend's bed and tapped her on the arm. She immediately opened her eyes as soon as I touched her. I apologized for bothering her and told her I needed to pee. She smiled at me and hopped out of bed. Down the hallway, she laughed and danced. I could not see her, but her bangles clanked together loudly and the bells on her anklets jingled softly. It was very calming. I laughed and sashayed my hips down the hallway with her. Too tired to match elaborate arm movements, she said nothing to me, though occasionally I heard her hum one of our favorite Bollywood songs. The same thing happened on our return. Fell back to sleep quickly. I woke up pretty late. The following day to the sound of men in our room. They surrounded her bed. I bolted from my bed, prepared to protect my friend. When I realized they were college administrators, I peered over close. Sir, my friend's lifeless eyes were fixated on my bed, the same smile on her face. Suicide. Her time of death was 11:30 p.m., almost 5 hours before I woke her. Found the story here. www.todat.com/community/dancing-isawa ghost/qjmvwpe9w3bliwr4